It's time for Star Wars. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So I'm going to be doing a few different Star Wars games today. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. Uh, yeah, consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. There's channel member gifting. Whoa, was not expecting this. So it's fun being a channel member. That is for sure. And apologies for the delay on starting. I mean, if you're watching this afterwards, it won't matter. But I had so occasionally what happens is like my capture card device doesn't work like it's supposed to. So what I do is I turn it off. Like I put my computer to sleep and then I turn it back on, and that fixes, believe it or not, that fixes the problem. So today, when I put it to sleep, like the Windows went to sleep, but like my components didn't go to sleep. So I was sitting there really struggling to try to figure out what the problem was, and I kind of got it down to the CMOS. If you don't know what that is, it's it's a part of your computer. So yeah, essentially that was the problem. And it may sound silly because it's actually such an easy thing to fix. But yeah, I was really struggling to sit there because I'm like, I've got a newer PC and stuff, and it's not a problem I've had to fix. Is the CMOS. So I was sitting there really struggling, figuring out where the option was and everything like that. And I was like, oh, do I gotta short circuit this? I'm like, this is a very expensive like motherboard. I'm like, I shouldn't have to do that. And then I'm like, do I have to take it in maybe? And then after looking, I brought up like a diagram of it. I tried to fiddle around with some different things to see if that would get, because I had to troubleshoot it and stuff like that. And then yeah, I looked at the manual kind of, because they don't give you a paper manual anymore, Asus. You got to get it online, which is hilarious if you have a PC. Your PC isn't working and you can't look up anything. So I looked up the image diagram of it, and yeah, sure enough, the reason I was having such a hard time finding the CMOS is because it's just a button on the back. Where you plug in all your cords, like your USB and everything like that. Yeah, it's right there on the back. So it took 2 seconds. I had to redo all of my settings for my motherboard, which was a bit of a pain. And I still don't know if I did everything right because you fine tune things and then you just kind of leave it. So yeah, amazingly though, Windows just booted up to where I was. Like typically I thought I would have to like redo all kind of like my turn on everything, but yeah, no, it was just good to go. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. But yeah, I've a stressful day, very very stressful week, at the point of tears, and it's been a long week. Really feeling burnt out and tired, and just a bit sad. It's been hard. So I'm glad it's working. The idea of sitting there and just having a relaxing evening was also kind of nice, but but yeah, it's a Star Wars day. Like I said, a few Star Wars games. So if you want to watch a different Star Wars game, you can skip along. You can skip to a different one. But I thought we'd open up with Jedi Academy, which is a big favorite of mine. I really love this one, and yeah, the matchmaking in Modern Warfare, I have no idea. Well, sorry if the ads are long, but that is how I pay the bills. Yeah, that is primarily how I make my money. Is everything going good? Audio and everything sound fine, guys? Because like technically not everything should be working as well as it is, but everything seems to be working. So I'm going with the flow. It is nice to have something that is working properly. Because I don't know the trauma, when you turn on your PC and it's like, why is it not working? Why must my punishment be so severe? I mean, I won't whine about it the whole time, but yeah, it's been It's been a trialing week, I would say. Why is this not going up? Is this not an elevator? Is it because of the Tusken Raider? Tusken Raider, get off the platform. So that they can go, what are you doing, Imperial Officer? Get off the platform, otherwise we can't go capture the flag. Oh my god. Imperial Officer, please. Please, get off of this. It's the only way... Why isn't this going up? Is it, like, glitched? Why can't we go up? Is it because somebody keeps touching it? Yeah, because we're trying to get up. That's where the flag is. Okay, there we go. Finally. I've got the flag, guys. I've got the flag. I've also got the Force. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'm gonna rock the Disruptor in the first person. But that's what was so cool about this game. And I don't really know if we've had Star Wars games since like this, where you kind of like have your character, you do like not only Jedi stuff, but you can also use like guns and, you know, things like that. And yeah, it's really great, this one. I love this one. Yeah. This game looks like GoldenEye. It's a bit it's a bit after GoldenEye. Like this is early 2000s. So I used to play this a lot on the original Xbox. We would particularly at Mitchell's we'd spend quite a lot of time playing this game like locally against bots and stuff like that. So that was cool. And then later on, I was able to like play you know, the PC version and do like online multiplayer, which was always fun. And you know, they got Jedi battles on this on PC for modding, which is really cool. And there's a really cool mod too, where it turns it into like a fighting game, like Mortal Kombat, where you're sort of like, it's actually really good. I have a video of it on the channel, but it's like, it's a pretty old video, but yeah, it's basically like a it's a fighting game. It's like Mortal Kombat, but you know, using these character assets and stuff. This is actually probably one of like the most modded sort of like niche games out there, and there's still a healthy PC community for this one, which is quite humorous. They did remaster it for PlayStation, but they just did like 1080p and stuff like that. But you know, there was online multiplayer, which sadly on the Xbox side of things we don't get. But we do get a really crisp 4K, which makes it look beautiful. Like this is how this game should look. This is how all the games running on Series X should look. Is like this. It's beautiful. And I'm playing as boss, guys. Yeah. A happy Star Wars Day. I mean, we missed it a little bit, but you know, trying my best. I hope Starfield has 60. I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Star Wars Force Unleashed, that's a fun one. But I'm sorry for it taking so long today. It was again, for me, it was probably, you know, you're just watching the stuff, but for me it was really stressful because I'm like, oh my god, I did pay like a ton of money for this PC and I've had nothing but emotional trauma and problems. It's very, very funny, but easy thing to fix. I could have fixed it in 3 minutes, honestly, if I would have known what the issue was. But then again, that's the beauty of like troubleshooting. Like, I don't know if other people have this, but like I notice in life a lot of other people will have someone that like helps them, if that makes sense. Like you'll have some sort of support or something like that that gives them a hand, or people, like some of my friends will text me if there's a problem with their stuff, and I'll troubleshoot them. But like I don't have that. I've never had that my entire life. When I was younger, like parents would kind of try to help with the PC stuff, but like as I've grown older, they definitely had no idea what they were doing. But you know, I always figure it out. Like honestly, I always figure it out, and that's why it's so frustrating when it takes me so long to figure out something so simple, because it's like I should know this stuff, but I'm still getting used to my new PC too. You know, I've had it for a while. Like I got it actually no, around Christmas, so it's not that new. Like I was buying the parts like way before then, but you know, I didn't really get it going till like I think just before Christmas, November or something like that. But like I'm still not like intimately you know, intimately aware of all the little elements of it. Which I should be, but honestly, like, I have so much work I have to do in the day-to-day that I just kind of plug it in, hope everything works, and then fix issues when they arise. Yeah. Playing against bots. Well, yeah, I'm on console. We don't have the multiplayer for this one, sadly. Masters of Terras Kasi? I don't know. What was that? What do you mean? I don't remember that. Masters of... Yeah, no. I do remember, and it was something that I was just thinking of today, Star Wars Empire at War. Do you guys remember that one? Like an RTS? It'd be kind of cool if that came back. I like my Star Wars RTS. Ugh. Bosk just got stabbed, guys. Bosk. There's like Star Wars Galaxies. I always wanted to play Galaxies. I never got to. I think it was Mitchell's dad. If you don't know his long pal or whatever, long-term pal, but I believe his dad played Galaxies, and we would watch a little bit of him playing that one. Or was it my other friend's dad? Sorry, I'm trying to remember, because it was always the the fathers that would play miscellaneous PC things. It was either Mitchell's dad or it was my other pal's dad. Because my other pal's dad, he played Battlefield 2142, and like he played Battlefield. Whereas Mitchell's dad was always into World of Warcraft, and still is. But I think he had Galaxies as well. It's too late to text. Actually, is Mitchell on? Oh, he is online. Okay. One sec. I'm gonna get confirmation on this. I'm actually kind of curious. Did your dad play Star Wars Galaxies? I mean, if he's up right now, might as well text him. That's kind of funny. We've had a couple questions. What did I think of Phil's interview? I mean, I'm really just I'm tired of the excuses. It seems like it's a few times a year that Phil Spencer comes out and he's like, we need to do better, or it's disappointing when I disappoint the Xbox community. But yeah, he keeps doing it like every single year. He did look really, really kind of like depressed or sad, so I don't like that. Like a lot of things will be like, oh, it's like, because I was doing Redfall, and basically that was the first point where I'm like, okay, Xbox needs new management. I do believe that. And but like I can definitely displace the idea of like, Phil Spencer as like a person who like honestly seems to be having a rough week, just like I am, and Phil Spencer doing his job as like the head of Xbox. And I think, I'm at that point where I question his leadership and his ability to actually handle Xbox. And he's done some good things for the brand and whatnot, but he came out and he says they'll never win the console war, and it's like, sure, you can say that, but you gotta, we might all know it, but you gotta believe that you can. You gotta believe that you can push Xboxes. You gotta believe that you can make really great games. Otherwise, like, what are you doing as the head of the platform? And I get what he's saying, where it's like, it's a hard battle to fight. There's a lot of bias. It's hard to battle, the brand loyalty and stuff of PlayStation and Nintendo. But like, as he did mention, they're pivoting towards cloud and subscription, and that's cool, but you have to tend to your garden that already exists before you go after a shiny new garden. And like, it doesn't instill a lot of confidence from that interview today, because I was really like, it just, I don't know how to best describe it. It was really like, that doesn't instill a lot of confidence in me as somebody that owns an Xbox, that they're like really into it. If that makes sense. Like, it doesn't seem like he's 100%, as hard as into the situation and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, he definitely, he did, he saved the Xbox and stuff like that. And, well, the other question is, if they did sell it off or get rid of it, would have someone like Amazon or Apple bought and really juice money into it? But you never know, right? So I definitely, again, like, I'm trying to, like, he did some good stuff, but at the same time, it's like the brand is in its worst situation since like 2013. In my opinion, it's not looking good, and it's been getting worse and worse. And I think Redfall was a colossal failure. Halo Infinite was a colossal failure. I think they've not been able to get any games out the door. And I would say, you know, if not for Redfall, you know, if Starfield isn't launching in an adequate state, it's definitely time for him to go. Or to step down or move somewhere else. I would say. Starfield is probably the biggest, most important Xbox title they've ever released. Which is hilarious because they're leaning on Bethesda, which is a company they didn't even own until a couple of years ago, to be the thing that's actually giving them any content at all. And it's, you know, that's not good. You know, you have to be able to, I know they want to be hands off, but you have to deliver. You can't sit there year after year, like 10 years of this, where it's like, oh, Xbox is going to have a great year next year, or great year next year. And it's like, you know, you guys remember last year, right? Where there was like two really indie games that released. And I love Pentiment, but like, come on. It's, you know, it's really niche and really indie. And most people will not even give Pentiment a try because it's not their type of game. For me, I want more games like Pentiment, but you know, you get what I'm saying, is it's like, you need to deliver, and he's never delivered. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not a good look. This game is incredible, by the way. Like, the story of this game is really good, too. Oh, and if you can also play it, we also have Jedi Outcast, like Jedi Knights, or Star Wars Jedi Knights Jedi Outcast 2, or Star Wars Jedi Knights 2 Jedi Outcast. It's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. They're willing to spend $67 billion. See, that's the thing, though, is it is also kind of funny, and I've mentioned this before, like, the one time they're finally ready to compete, and then the government is a problem, that's a big bummer, too. He didn't mention that he is going to be appealing. But anyways, it has been a while, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Oh, that's going to kill me. Nope, I'm good. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. There's channel member gifting. There's the Patreon option, if you prefer that. The Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times, so you know when the streams are going on. The Xbox Store affiliate link for your Xbox Store purchases. And the Amazon Store affiliate link as well. And GamerHeadquarters.com, I write stuff sometimes. Today, I did all of the panels. I wrote up all the panels for the Calgary Expo. So I just have 2 interviews, a write-up piece to go, and then the cosplay, and then I'm wrapped up for this year. And yeah, it is funny though, like literally someone was like, I have this like preview build for a game that I really wanted to do like stuff on, and they were like, they've been emailing me, they're like, hey, you know, is this coming along? And I was like, dude, I was sick, and then I did all of Dead Rising 2 off the record, then I did all of Dead Island, then I did all of Jedi Survivor, I did all of Redfall, I did Minecraft Legends, I did, you know, a whole expo. I am just like, you know, not to mention smaller streams in between, and the 2 videos daily, and getting photos. I am beat. I am absolutely just burnt out to the max right now. But hey, I got the stream, or I got my PC working, and the stream's going, so definitely giving it my all. That is for sure. Laura, get away from me. This gun's kind of cool, the electronic mega pulse. See, now when they were bringing back Jedi, like the Jedi Knight series, you know, when they did it with Cal and stuff like that, this was actually what I was kind of hoping that they were redoing. Like, the new stuff's great, but this is kind of what I really wanted, was another one of these ones. Yeah, no, this is the 3rd Jedi Knight. So there's Star Wars Jedi Knight, which is like Kyle Katarn. That one's actually, is it called Dark Forces? It might be called Dark Forces is the first one. And then there might be like some spin-off-y DLC Dark Forces stuff. And then there's Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. And then this is Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, and this is the 3rd one. This one kind of continues the other 2, but it's sort of its own thing too, because you're playing as Kyle Katarn in the first 2, but this one he's like a master at the Academy. So it's it's the same gameplay style, but it's very different. And I'm Bosk. Bosk is Bosk. Yeah. Yeah, again, like, I don't, you know, dislike Phil Spencer, but it's just like, as I said, it's been 10 years of just absolute disappointment. And, you know, you've got this great console here, you know, Series X. You got a Series S, which is also pretty good for what it is. And it's just like, you know, where are the games? And it's like they keep coming, but they never come. What is the score of this up to? Okay, I'm gonna call this a win so that we can play on like a different map. That's a long. Oh, where are you? Oh, score is 10. That's a little high. Okay, capture the flag. What should we do? The Croissant Streets, Factory, Hoth Wasteland, Yavin Hilltops. Let's do the streets. 7. Let's make the capture limit up to 3 so that the match doesn't take forever. Bum, bum, bum. I'll join the blue team. I will play as... Should I be Greedo this time? I used to always play as Greedo. And I will do... Should I do dual blades? I'm just going to do a solo one. I'm going to do purple blade. And we got to... Well, I guess it doesn't matter here on the blue team. We got to give it a sec for all the bots to kind of spawn on there. Yeah. Anyways, I'll try to catch up on the comments. There's been a few. Xbox are hands off because of Lionhead? I don't know, man. You know, Phil Spencer, one of the first things he did was like shutter Lionhead, right? That's like literally the first thing he did that was significant, is he shuttered the classic iconic studio Lionhead that was responsible for some of the best Xbox titles. The console wars? But the console wars are important. You want to give me chocolate cake? I would actually really go for a chocolate cake right now. I'm so out of it. Rebel Assault games. I don't know if I played those. Hello there, folks. Yeah. Is there anything else here? I'm just trying to see if I missed any of these comments. If I missed anything, don't be afraid to re-ask. Sorry, there's a lot. There's a lot going on here. I don't know, like, you know, I do see that narrative too, where people are like, oh, it'll get better and stuff for Xbox, but it's just like, again, I've been hearing it for 10 years straight. You get tired, you know, you stop believing in things, especially after a decade. Like, that's over a third of my life I've been hearing, oh, you know, we've got games and stuff coming, and it's like, I don't know, I don't believe it anymore. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really just don't. You know, you can say games are coming for years, but, you know, until you actually deliver on stuff and consistently deliver on stuff, it's like, well, you know, I can't take you at your word. You haven't earned that. Okay, so our spawn's here. I gotta go this way to go capture this stuff. And I think Mitchell did text me back. Yeah, a long time ago. Oh. Yeah, okay, so Mitchell's dad did play Star Wars Galaxies. I was wondering that. Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah, Zarcaster's taking a night off. Best wishes for his family. There's family issues why he's not able to join, so I hope, you know, he's able to have that all sorted out and there's not any good, you know, any bad problems. Obviously. Yeah, we've got Boba Fett, guys. God, the guns were so cool in this one. It's Boba Fett! This was when he was cool. Down you go, Bubba. Boba Fett. Well, that was a bad throw. Die, Tavian, die! She looks pretty cool. Man, a lot of this, like, extended universe Star Wars stuff was so cool. And they just, like, threw it all away for, like, no reason. Come on, Greedo wants to take the lift. Get down here. Yeah, let's see if we can grab the flag. Capture the flag. Oh, come on! Oh, of course he knew Redfall was bad. I definitely did not believe him on anything he was talking about Redfall. I'm like, you can't tell me you weren't playing that game and saw that it was terrible. Yeah, their internal reviews were like double digits higher. Dude, you need to get some better internal reviewers if they're giving that game double digits higher. My god. That's another thing, is like, there's so much like PR speak and stuff I hear out of him, and I'm just like, I don't know. It's really hard to believe some of the stuff he says, because I'm like, it's like you knew how Redfall was. You know, I sat there and I played through that game, and it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I think the review scores, where it's like, what, 6 out of 10 on Metacritic and stuff, that's generous. That game doesn't even deserve that high of a rating. It's just because a lot of reviewers are like scared of getting like their access and stuff revoked for actually giving that one a score. And I'm going to actually give that one a score it deserves. When I have time. Considering I'm so insanely busy. I really need a vacation this year, I gotta say. I really need that. This game's dope. You wish you played it with GoldenEye. It did come out a little bit after GoldenEye. Do people really want a new CEO? Yeah, kind of. I'd like to see someone else manage the ship at Xbox. I would. You know, I kind of would. You do know there's lots of other people out there that do, you know, good work in the industry that could, like, manage the studio, right? Like, there are lots of folks out there. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, ugh, I don't know. What can you do about it? It's not like I have any control over things. I just sit here, I play the games, I cover them, I talk about them, and I commentate. And, you know, he gets paid an absolute whack of... I jumped right off the ledge like an idiot. Oh, he gets paid a ton of money to underperform, essentially. You know, and it's... Yeah, they should have... Him and the lawyers and everything like that at Microsoft, they should have got the deal done. They should have done what was necessary to make sure that deal went through. Redfall should have never released. Honestly, they should have scrapped it. It's a brand damaging game, in my opinion. And, you know, they should have had anything for last year. Like, imagine if Redfall had released last year. Oh my god. like I play that game and I'm like, I don't think it could get any worse than this, but I'm like, this was delayed a year. It's like, what did last year's version of this look like? I don't know, it looks bad. There's a lot of negativity, more than usual, and I think it's earned. It really is. You know, we've been dooming and glooming all week, but like, you know, it's not a good time for Xbox, and I think that was, you could see that in Phil Spencer's, you know, how he looked in that interview. He was not having a good time. But something I really did want to mention is he did note the games that are probably going to be at the Xbox showcase. Like, he literally was like, you know, Fable, Avowed, and he mentioned game collections? So I'm assuming that was a bit of a tease to be like, hey guys, I know we can't give you anything new, but here's a little bit of nostalgia to make you feel a little bit better. So I'm guessing the Gears collection and the Fable collection are gonna be the collections, because he did say collections. It wasn't just, you know, game collection, it was game collections, so really curious about that. And again, next week, I am planning to have a couple pals together. We're gonna do, well, not here because nobody wants to come shell, but we are gonna do, I believe we're still trying to pin it on May 12th. We're gonna do a rumors chat about like what to expect at the Xbox showcase. It's gonna be like a day stream, probably about an hour long in length. I've got a set of notes that I'm going to be providing to Kevin and Mitchell so that they know what to talk about, or what I'm talking about, and it'll be a lovely day, I think. Yeah. And if I'm really lucky, Nintendo will love me and send me a Zelda code, and I'll do the Xbox chat during the day and do some Tears of the Kingdom at night. And, yeah. Hopefully it goes well, and hopefully I don't lose my goddamn insanity before that day happens. Because I'm always teetering on the edge recently. Yeah! Gears Infinite Collection. This is Star Wars Jedi Knight. Jedi Academy. If you've never heard of this one, it is a gem. I love this title so much. It's one of my favorites from when I was younger. What collections? You did you not watch the interview? He mentions that there's game collections that are going to be announced at the event. He's like, we've got Fable, Avowed, Fulta, and he's like game collections with like an S. Vroom.
The blue team has scored.
Yay! We won. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll switch to another game. What? Oh, I guess we gotta quit. We got 3, so that. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't just end. Things were simpler back then. Okay, so should we do another capture the flag, or should we do a... capture the flag gets people moving around. Let's do Hoth or or Yavin. Did we do factory? No, we didn't do factory. I think factory is kind of a cool one. Hoth has... We'll do Hoth because it's snowy. Yeah, we'll do Hoth because it's snowy. We'll do the capture limit to 3. I'll join blue, and I will play as the snow trooper because it makes sense. The Forza Infinite Collection. Wouldn't that be funny if it was just a bunch of Forza car or like motorsport ones? Mitch will be there. Yeah, so the plan is Mitchell and Kevin will be there on the 12th. Will I beat Zelda in one stream? I highly doubt it. Don't even bring up the Hollow Man. Don't even bring up the Hollow Man, man. Yeah. You love Jedi Academy. Right, Stu? The whole force balance either side's pretty cool. Yeah, that's what we talked about the podcast. That's what I was kind of talking about there. Do I think Destiny 3 will be exclusive? I think they're just going to keep updating Destiny 2. I don't think they're going to do like a Destiny 3. I don't believe. You can play as a sexy Twi'lek in this. Damn right you can. How much is this in the store? Oh, I don't know. It's probably on sale, isn't it? Like there's a Star Wars sale going on. Let's see. Oh, I can't buy this as a gift? Oh, that's lame. I think it's usually pretty cheap. It's probably like what, $10 or something or less? Maybe it's on sale for a bit less. Yeah. I don't know. Doesn't give me the option to gift it, which is a little lame. Anyways, let's go. Can you play with... I was playing with Bosk. Yeah. The Xbox be like, we need more time. I don't know. It's just like it is funny that like people are so forgiving for like so many failures just because like, you know, I guess that Phil Spencer plays games and that's like makes him, you know, just like one of us and stuff. And it's like, you know, like if I was in Phil Spencer's spot, I play games. You know, if I was, you know, not delivering on my job to give you guys, you know, titles and, you know, quality ports of games, you'd want me gone, right? You know, this is kind of interesting that he has really, really good PR that like really, really insulates and protects him. It's interesting because it's like, you know, you know, most games seem to run like worse on the Series X, which is like a far, far more powerful console, and you know, the first party games run like garbage too for some reason, and you know, everything gets delayed. When stuff does actually come out, it's still a mess. Like we waited a whole year for Redfall, like a whole extra year, and it was abysmal. Like just imagine how bad Scalebound was. They canceled Scalebound. I was telling you guys that Scalebound was probably pretty bad. Like the worst thing in the world. Like Phil Spencer looked at Scalebound, he's like, this needs to be canceled. But he looked at Redfall and he's like, we'll release it. It's okay. I don't know. It's also kind of funny because it's like if you look at sports, right? If like a team isn't doing well or isn't, you know, performing, like coaches, GMs, they get removed like it's nothing. You can have like winning seasons over and over again. You know, you get one faulty season and they're like, okay, coach, you're out of here. And it is a bit funny how gaming is such a weird industry. Honestly, it's just like it's a straight up bizarre industry because like we treat it weird. Like we treat it like it's a business, you know, but it's an art. But it's like, you know, it is a business. And yet we have like this really, is that like a really fat Greedo? Oh, it's Relo, my bad. Guys, look, it's Greedo's brother, Relo. And he's pissed. He's close friends with Jabba the Hutt. He eats well. And he wants revenge for the loss of Greedo. Oh, he got me with the lightsaber throw. Yeah. Yes, I am indeed the 5th captain of the sky. There was many before me, but there's only one as good as I am. Original Xbox games do not have achievements, sadly, no. I wish they would go back and add them, but they didn't. Oh, I had no idea this was the games with gold. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Yeah, you know, it's just like in general. Well, I think the biggest issue is I was reading some stuff about like the sales on things. And from what I understand, there's actually like a high amount of the market that's like kind of not wanting to buy a Series S because they want the Series X. And Xbox is having like supply issues still delivering the Series X, which I'm like a little ridiculous and silly, but apparently that is a thing. And I was like, huh, okay. So, you know, the Series S is definitely selling good because it's, you know, it's a cheaper console, it's more accessible, but it's still, you know, not where it needs to be to compete with the PlayStation. But then again, you know, Phil Spencer's not really interested in competing with the PlayStation on consoles, so yeah. Might as well just call the generation, I guess. He's like, yeah, I guess he was sort of blaming it on losing the last gen, because, you know, that's when people were building their digital libraries. I don't know, like, I believe if Xbox actually put out, like, a bunch of really high-quality must-have games, people would buy an Xbox. They wouldn't, I don't think they'd, like, sell their PlayStation by any means, but, you know, I think they'd give an Xbox a try if you were putting, like, must-play games on it. Because that's, like, a lot of people that bought PlayStations, because it's like, hey, Spider-Man and God of War and, you know, The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima and, you know, all these games, right? Like, they're good games. That's why you buy a consoles, because, like, there's good games and great games, and that's what sells you on it. So I don't really agree with him in the part where it's like he did say they need to make great games, which I agree on, but I don't agree that people won't buy an Xbox, you know, regardless. Like, if we put out great games, it doesn't make people buy an Xbox. I don't agree with that. I think people will go and buy a platform if you put out the right games for it. Or they'll get it on PC or something like that. Games with gold, Major Nelson. Major Nelson is always fun. Force Unleashed games. They're more hack and slash with the power of the Force. Yeah, you know, I have no idea how Starfield's gonna go. Let's be real here. My confidence in Starfield is, like, hugely damaged after seeing Redfall. But I do, you know, I look at Starfield and I'm like, this is probably the single most important game Xbox has released, I don't know, in the last 5+ years or something like that. I can't think of anything at the level of which Starfield anticipation and hype is at. And it's like, you know, they need to deliver on it. And if that's, you know, if that game doesn't come out and it's not perfect or beyond perfect or everything we ever envisioned, I do hope that more people are behind the idea of, hey, it's definitely time for someone else to, you know, have a go at the reins at Xbox. To at least try to do something different. Yeah, I think that would be more than fair. Because right now I'm at my point where I'm just, you know, I'm not happy with the situation there. I'm also, you know, again, I have no idea where I stand with them right now, which is weird because it's never been like that. And you know, there's a lot of stuff to be upset about, I would say, at this moment, for me at least. And I can't capture this unless we bring the flag back. Come on, guys, Mama Motha, get out there. Go use your fitness and your power of the Force that you suddenly gained in order to go bring this flag back. Ugh, this is ridiculous. I got a flag joust as a snowtrooper. This is ridiculous, guys. You know what else is ridiculous? Not liking the stream. What? Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. You feel great as a channel member. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. I mean, how else will you know what's going on, such as me whining about the fact that my PC wasn't working for like 2 goddamn hours. There's the, I don't know, what is there? The Xbox Store affiliate link for your Xbox Store purchases, and the Amazon Store affiliate link for your Amazon Store purchases. Where's the flag? Do I still have the flag? I still have the flag, right? Well, who's the flag on their team? I thought it was Fat Greedo that had it. Was it Skinny Greedo that took it? Might have been Skinny Greedo. I need to look for whoever has the flag on their team. Zoom. Where is this dude at, man?
The blue team has returned their flag.
Oh, so we did return the flag. Okay. Time to bring it home, guys. Time to bring it home. Yeah. You gotta switch just for Zelda. It is a big title. I'm still like, I'm still pretty confident that there's gonna be a new Nintendo console like next year. I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. I don't know. It's just, it's hard to deal with so much disappointment for something that like revolves around my work. Because like a lot of people, you know, they're consoles, they're just consoles. You play games. Some people are a lot more passionate. Some people are really intense about it. But for me, it's like this is my work, you know. This stuff matters to me, you know. If things aren't going well, that I lose out on money, I lose out on like subscriber growth, I don't hit my goals. It's you know, it really does genuinely impact me. You know, like kind of rough estimates for Redfall, I'm pretty confident I could have had at least 6 times the amount of views if I would have had that Redfall review on the first day. It was like the second biggest title of the year, so I lost out on like a lot of potential money there, and potential additional subscribers, and you know, and also I think honestly it hurts my reputation a bit, because like, you know, cover a lot of Xbox stuff and I can't even get Xbox titles, like first party stuff to cover. It just it looks really bad. It's embarrassing from my end. You might not look at it like that, but again, this is like, you know, this is my business. Same with like my PC not working tonight, and it's like, you know, I wanted to stream because it's like, it's my work and I can't do my work and I want to do my work. It makes me sad I can't do my work properly and I can't deliver on what I'm supposed to deliver on. I did fix my PC and I feel like a god because of it, but you know, it really does, it bothers me. I also was really looking forward to doing Star Wars Day today, so it was like double bad. I was like, man, after all the stuff this week, I need a nice, easygoing, fun stream, and it's like, and then the PC, I'm like, ah. Heartbreak. Garden Sim, yeah, I gotta catch up. I'm behind on like so many like doing videos and stuff like that too right now. Ugh, cause I got like, I'm all backed up on stuff, but you know, I've got like Bramble to do, I've got Peppa Pig 2 to do, which is gonna be like a mighty review. Obviously, I you know, nobody delivers on Peppa Pig reviews like I do. And, you know, I got a couple other games I want to do, like the Aquarium one I want to do a video on. And I haven't had time, and I want to do a Ravenlock review, because, you know, that was a fun stream last night if you guys missed that one. And then there's, you know, stuff coming out that I want to cover, like Garden Sim, and it's like, ugh, I'm so just behind. Come on, Mon Momothra, get the flag back! Go, go, go! The Force is strong with this one. So they have our flag too. Okay, well I guess I should kind of wait and see where they bring the flag. Can I use this? Guys, Mama Mothra's going toe to toe with Big Greedo. Go bring the flag back, Mama Mothra. Go, go, go! I don't think my saber throw goes that far. Man, this game just had like ultimate Jedi combat. Yeah, the Aquarium game. I really want to do a review on that one. Oh, hello, Flay. May the Force be with you as well. Womp. You're getting your first PC i9 9900K with the 2080 Ti. I had a PC with those specs. It was really good, man. You're gonna enjoy it. I bopped up to the 13 or the i9 13900K with the 4090. But yeah, no, that was the build I had, was the i9 9900K with 2080 Ti. Not as much RAM. I think I had like 26 gigs of RAM, but now I've got a lot more RAM and stuff like that. Why don't I do the campaign for Jedi Academy? The music copyright. I'd like to maybe do a stream of it and just take the music copyright hit. But the biggest issue is like, yeah, essentially the cutscenes, the music's like baked into them. So I can't really do those. This is the biggest issue. Yeah. If I missed any comments, as always, guys, if I miss anything that you've stated and you want me to check out, just reiterate it. If I miss it a second time, I'm likely ignoring you. Ah, I know, I'm hilarious. Man, we are so behind tonight on our time scheduling. Well, it just means another late night for me. Burn in the midnight LED lamps. Die, reload, die! Alright, let's go deliver this flag. Uh-oh. Go, Snowtrooper, go! This game is so good. So good. Piracy? I don't, on like an official level, I don't support piracy because I work with all the publishers in the industry and people do need to get paid for their work. Oh, I smoked reload there with the solo gun. I know, Larry. Thanks for the donation there, KeyJX. Is Starkiller canon? I don't believe he is. I think Starkiller Luke is canon though, because he's in Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. But no, Starkiller isn't canon anymore, sadly. Yeah, you know what's really cool is like if you drag your blade, it like makes cuts on the like on the side here, which was so neat back in the day. I would just like walk around with like my lightsaber just like cutting the side. But yeah, no, Starkiller is not canon to my knowledge unless they've added him in some kind of book or something that I'm not privy to. He's a really cool character. Like if you haven't played Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, guys, like it's a really cool game. The second one, not as good, but you know, they're cool. Like if you just want to like be like a crazy Sith that's got like unlimited power and abilities and stuff, like you can go ham in like the craziest ways in that game. Get 22 health. I need to run out of here so I can capture the flag. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Love this game. Park Beyond. I'm really looking forward to Park Beyond. That one is on my watch list. I'm very much looking forward to that game. I hope I get to cover it. I imagine I will though, because I don't think there's going to be like a lot of competition for Park Beyond. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. So it's been on my watch list for a while. It's a little niche, but it's definitely something I have interest in. I'd say so. Hopefully they get to cover that one. I also got to cover Age of Wonders 4. That's on my list too. Yeah. Oh, I think DRM programs are kind of silly and a little like, you know, obviously you want to protect your game, but like these developers are making so much money. It's like, come on. You know, you shouldn't have something like that negatively impacts the game. But like, I'm also not going to be like, hey, you know, piracy and stuff like that. Because again, I work, you know, with all these companies and stuff like that, and people do deserve to get paid for their work. Yeah. Okay, so we won. We're gonna switch over to Battlefront 2, I guess. Did they change the search results? This literally did not look like this not that long ago at all. Like this is yeah, this is a bit weird. I don't like de novo because every time it's used it seems to like kill the performance of games like every situation. What about muting the game audio during cutscenes? That's an option too. That is an option. Nice Jedi Academy, right? It's so good. Is Redfall a bust? Yeah, man. It's I don't know if you saw my review, but like it's I go pretty I really bite into it. Let's put it that way. I really bite into it. Okay, one sec. I gotta. Okay, here we go. Now I can turn the audio back on. These games always have like Star Wars music playing in like the menus when it's loading up. And it's like, damn it. All right, let's do. We only want to do. We don't want to do too many. Death Star, Conquest, Galactic Civil. I usually like doing Felicia, but maybe we'll mix that one. Mustafar is always fun. I like my Gito. Because I'm wondering how like Dead Battlefront, like, you know, new Battlefront's gonna be as we get later on into the night. That's always my worry. Like I tried to play Battlefront 2 the other night there, and it was just like it was so dead. Like I couldn't even get a lobby going because I was trying to do like, you know, a video and you know, I was trying to get like a clip, and like yeah. 40%? I think it's 40% we usually do. Yeah, 40%. Global options? 16 normal difficulty. Okay, conquest. 40%. Okay. Let's do this bad boy. Yes, may the force be with you as well. Always. Wah. For the Republic! That's usually what we'll be playing right now. It's time to rock the 5.0 first. See, I love that we get to play all the classic Star Wars games, basically all of them, on the Xbox, and they all look so good. Like, this is like one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm assuming Xbox is going to forever keep, you know, making this available. They're backwards compatible, so I like will always get to enjoy this game. Also, PC it's a little bit better because you can crank those player numbers up like crazy. I think you can have like 30 something units aside, and it's like these maps were not designed for like 30 players, and it's just yeah, it's mayhem because this is like what I think it's like 16v16, or is it total player count 16 in this? I can't remember, but like yeah, you can like really crank up the player number on the PC side of things, and it gets nuts. But yeah, no, it is nice it's on console, and you know, I'll always have an excuse when there's a new Xbox out. Assuming I'm still working with Xbox and stuff, I guess. I'll be able to sit there and do a video like being like, hey, here's Battlefront 2, let's take a look at it, and be like, oh my god, this game is awesome. Visual. Ah. Command post has been lost, but not the battle. I love the sayings in this game. They're like so iconic. Watch out for those wrist rockets. It's Darth Maul, guys. He got me. Yeah, Jeff from Redfall was pretty good. People still playing this on X-Link? Why would there be people still playing this on X-Link? Like on PC I get, but like on X-Link that's a bit weird. Lightsaber emojis, that would be pretty cool. Battlefront as well. Yeah, the idea tonight was I was gonna do a bunch of different Star Wars games, but like I said, I had like PC issues that literally took me 2 hours to fix. So it really delayed what I wanted to do tonight. So I'm very frustrated. I'm trying my best. Which mod do I love the most? Well, you know, the mods that make the games look better are always my favorite. Yeah. How do you become a game reviewer? You go and write reviews and then, you know, go write for like a site, or you could do your own thing, and, you know, that's kind of how it goes. Renvar? Yeah, Renvar's pretty cool. Exoprimal. Exoprimal looked a little too weird for me. See, I always say, if only people in my day-to-day liked me as much as Larry seems to, I'd be so well overly loved. It would be ridiculous. Yeah. It would be absolutely ridiculous. think I need to play as Mace Windu. Or should I play as Mace Windu and finish this off? You guys want to look at the backdrop of the city? It looks so bad. Oh my god, guys, look at that. The city, it's so beautifully captured out there. It's so realistic. It's just like being on the planet. Jedi Survivor wishes it had visuals like this. What are they doing all the way out here? That's a little weird. Yeah. Which channel moderator do I love the most? Probably myself. I'm a pretty cool guy, what can I say? Should we be the rebels, or should we be... I always like the Empire. They look pretty snazzy in this place. This game, this area looks so beautiful in this. Like, it looks kind of almost like it was done today by, like, an indie group. You hated this game? Why? This one's top-notch, man. Yeah, Immortals looks kind of interesting.
We've lost control of a command post.
Yeah, I'll always be disappointed we never got Battlefront 3. I'd like to at least hopefully be able to play that 99% build someday. That would be really nice. No, that would be really good. Yeah, that's kind of always been one of my things, is like I'd always wanted to see how that build plays. Hopefully someday I will get to enjoy because I think it's, what was it, the PC build was 99% or something? I know there's like a console build out there, and apparently there's a few people that have like the PC build, but yeah, I'm really hoping that that leaks someday, and it's just like this looks incredible, right? Like visually, this looks stunning. But I am hoping someday I get to play that that build of the game. That would be a dream come true for sure. I'd also really love to play the Halo Infinite 2020 build and the Redfall 2021 build. I think would be great. I'd love to see, or 2022 build, right? Because we're in 23 now. Yeah. I realized that today, that it's been so long. It's been like years and stuff like that. Because I was thinking of some people I haven't talked to in a long time, and I'm like, oh my god, it's been too long to ever reconnect with them now. Which is wild. Oh! I've died. Yeah, Battlefront 3 was like 99% done. Not like Battlefront 3.3, but like, or 3.2, but Battlefront, yeah. Do I make a livable wage? I have the last couple of years, I guess. That was a fast game. Holy hell, that went quick. Yeah. Jedi Survivor should have been open Lego World style. That would have been cool. I'm still waiting for us to get like a nice, like surface level kind of play of a Coruscant there. You can never turn down being a hero. That's because it's awesome. Yeah. Do 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 do. Oh jeez. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Damn it, dude! I died. Bosk is Bosk. Yeah. Wait, yeah, it's just kind of waiting for the day that maybe a leak pops up and I can finally see what the beauty of Battlefront 3 was supposed to be. Because, what was it? Who's working on it? It was, Radical Entertainment was doing Battlefront 3, and they had the technology where you could fly from, like, the planet up to space, and then fly back down again. So there was, like, ship battle going on alongside, like, ground battle, because, like, DICE couldn't even crack that with Battlefront 2, right? So, yeah, I'll always be disappointed I never got to check that out. But you know, life is full of disappointments. Hello there. Look at that majestic backdrop, guys. It's so realistic. I really feel like I'm on Mustafar. But you gotta keep in mind, back in the day, like, this was, like, cutting edge. Oh, I also forgot to go into my big impassioned speech of how, like, I'm assuming a lot of people are, like, younger these days on the channel, too. And it's like, when it comes to Xbox, they don't remember when Xbox was, like, really killing it. If that makes sense. Like, there's probably a good chunk of people, maybe some even watching, I don't know. I know some of you guys are quite old. But, like, you know, there's a sizable amount of people that don't remember, like, a time when Xbox was, like, really just killing it in the 360 era, you know. All the games ran better, all the games looked better. You had, like, you know, just these incredible exclusives. The first party was kicking on all cylinders like crazy. It was a good time. I miss that era. You know, like the arcade was great. There was so much good stuff from Xbox in that era. It's like fighting for a nostalgic time that's long gone. But I wanted to make that as part of my big impassioned speech earlier, but I forgot. Can you play as Anakin? Yep, Anakin is in the game. But I'm on vacation. When do I ever get vacation? Like, honestly. So then why wasn't it finished? It missed too many goal marks, Battlefront 3, and they decided to just cancel it. I think that was also around the time, was it they were selling to Disney, or they were, like, restructuring how LucasArts was done? It was just kind of like a point where it's just like, they decided just to kind of cancel and stuff, and it just fell apart. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is like, you know, some of you guys literally don't remember the 360 era being, like, it was insane. Because I kind of did my, you know, teenage to, I guess, adult years, basically, in the 360 era, and it was, like, it was incredible to see an Xbox team that was, like, really competing. And doing cool things. Not only were they competing, they were also innovating, like the Kinect and stuff like that. Which was the #1 all-time selling consumer electronic device at the time, which is wild. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. It's pretty cool to be a channel member. And we need, like... I'm, like, kind of debating if we're going to try to do, like, a big channel membership drive. We need 125 channel memberships to unlock a new emote, which is a lot. So I was kind of like, should we try to do like a big drive for it? But I'm like, I don't know. Like, Filet has kind of propped us up with a bunch of gifted memberships, and people have been actually joining as members recently, so that's been nice. I'm glad you guys are liking the stream so much. I do tirelessly work at it. But going back to vacation, it's like I never vacation. I took like what, 2 days off like last year for like streams, and I think that was because I was like, you know, in Toronto at the Xbox Fan Fest, which was like not even, it wasn't even like a vacation. I need a vacation this year. I'm gonna go and do like a spa weekend or something, because like I need. I'm feeling really burnt out, and I've been feeling burnt out for a long time, so like I need, yeah, I need some kind of vacational thing. I was kind of hoping that I would meet somebody interesting, and then we would go do some kind of cool vacation somewhere exotic, but no, I'm not really too interested in that at the moment, so I'm gonna go take myself on a nice trip to out into the mountains and do like a small thing, and you know, it's gonna be a lovely weekend whenever that happens. I'm thinking more in like the winter, because I think that would be like cooler, if that makes sense. I don't know. I really want to do it when it's hot out. I want to enjoy the magic and the ambience of the winter mountains and stuff like that. I think would be cool. Yeah, or I'll be too busy then. I'll just forget about it. I'll be like, ah, let's just drone on forever and die. Anyways, this is Kiadi Mundi, guys. It's pretty cool. The original Xbox controller, that thing was so large. Yeah. But the funny thing is like, despite the red rings, the original Xbox, like the Xbox 360 was so good, was so well loved, that despite that thing red ringing, you wanted another one. Like, I went through a few of them. I don't know if other people did. Like, I'm assuming that's the thing. But yeah, the 360 was such a good console that you literally forgave it being like a faulty device just so that you could keep playing the games. That's how like freaking awesome it was. We need to come up with a new list of I didn't think the missions would go that fast. That was pretty fast. Bespin? I gotta think what Bespin looks like in this one. Indoor. I usually like doing Felucia because I like how beautiful it is, but you know, obviously it's old. Let's do Jabba's Palace, Conquest, Galactic Civil. Let's do... I don't really like Camino that much. Mustafar, Magito, and Naboo. Naboo's kind of nice. Should we do the Citadel or the Harbor? I think the Citadel? Yeah, the Citadel, Conquest, Clone Wars. Tantive 4? Yeah, Tantive 4 is kind of nice. Yeah, we'll do Tantive 4, Conquest, Galactic Civil. And we'll do Conquest, 40%. We'll do this allotment, and then we'll go to Battlefront 2-2. You went through 3, unfortunately. That's kind of funny. But you still wanted to get another Xbox 360 because it was so awesome. You know what I mean? You still play your 360? Exactly, right? I've still got my, like, Modern Warfare 2 Elite console. Whoa! That's not good. That's gonna be a problem. Why is it playing the Cantina music? Sorry, it's just playing the Cantina music. Why is it playing the Cantina music? The music was off. Okay, we can't do this map. I don't remember it, I don't remember it doing the Cantina song, guys. Sorry. One sec here. We'll start this up. I'm gonna get hit with copyright on that, aren't I? It doesn't usually play the Cantina song, does it? Okay, we'll do Hoth instead, I guess. That was weird. I don't remember it ever doing the Cantina song. That's so strange. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. That's funny. Nothing beats the Cantina music. Yeah, you know how it is. It's the sound effects on Jabba's palace. Really? I don't remember that ever being like an issue in this one. That's so weird. The 360 blades? Oh my god, I really don't get the nostalgia for those. They were cool, but, you know, functionality-wise, the complexity was way too much. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Wampa Hunt. We'll add the Wampa Hunt there, too. Yeah. Yeah, those games, Dead Rising, Gears. 2020 was good for COVID. I don't know, gaming, like, it was a good time to play games during COVID, and obviously, like, my YouTube channel grew quite a bit because of COVID, but, like, I don't know, like, a lot of games kind of got, like, delayed or got, you know, wrecked scheduling-wise because of it, and, like, I think, like, it was nice, because I got to chill out, and I got to do, like, walks, and, you know, I didn't have as much responsibilities, but, man, I can't help but feel like COVID was just not good for, like, mental health and stuff like that, and I think, honestly, it kind of wrecked the potential for me to kind of reconnect to someone I liked, and yeah, I don't... It's a mixed bag with COVID. Like, again, obviously, the channel and the streaming and all that. I should have been streaming more, which was funny, because that's when I kind of started doing the streaming, which has obviously been, I think, pretty effective for getting people interested in the channel. You know, I always do the videos are for, like, you know, that's kind of where you get the money, and then the streams are mostly usually for, like, you know, subscribers, and, you know, if I get lucky, some people donate or become members and stuff, but, like, yeah, they kind of go hand in hand, but if I would have, I should have been streaming more, basically, during COVID times, but yeah, that's how it goes. There's not much you can do, you know, time goes on, and, you know, now we're back at it. It's basically back to normal, I'd say, everywhere. I haven't been anywhere that's, like, really affected by it. Actually, no, the old folks' home, they still have COVID protocols and stuff in place. And if you go to, like, the hospital, it's still kind of going. Yeah, but regular life is normal. Yeah. PGR 3 online. I never did the PGRs online, I just played those, like, locally. Test Drive Unlimited, a lot of people like Test Drive. Is Test Drive still coming out? Is there supposed to be, like, a new Test Drive soon? Man, look at those beautiful mountains. It's kind of weird because usually like the backdrops in this game, you know, because they're really low res images, don't hold up very well. But like these mountains strangely look really, really good. So like, what they do is they kind of apply like a force kind of wrapper to like bump up like it's an aliasing solution they use to like bump up the resolution. So like what it does is it improves like in-game assets by upscaling them, right? But it can't upscale like images. So like you know, if you have like a static image in an original Xbox game or a 360 game where it's been resolution bumped up, that static image still looks the same. So technically those mountains are not like, oh, I'm so sorry, but Luke can do what he wants. Technically those mountains are that original image, but it's like, it is amazing how well they hold up, you know, on like a 4K screen. Like, obviously they're not like perfect, but like, you know, these are like 20-year-old assets, or yeah, like literally 20-year-old assets, and it's like, they look pretty good. I really like them. Oh, and whoever sent me the Age of Empires 2 documentary, I really enjoyed that. Thank you for bringing that one to my attention. I really, really enjoyed that one. That was a nice video. Wow. Wish I had a wife that sat there and played Age of Empires 2 with me. That would be sick. Vroom. Let's destroy this turret. Vroom. Did you just escape the return of my lightsaber blade? Unbelievable. I can't believe this match is so close. You're alive? How? This is impossible. I don't think you can upscale me. I'm already pretty high resolution. Wouldn't upscaling me be like fattening me, essentially? Actually very healthy. I went on like 2 walks today. What was it? Yeah, the sister wanted to do a walk, and so then I went on another walk. It was nice. It was really hot out today. Got to enjoy the sun. Got to see the sights. It was lovely. It was lovely. Xenia to play 360 games. I mean, yeah, you can emulate them, but like, you know, playing them and getting the achievements and stuff like that is kind of nice as well. And it's kind of what I do here, is to show how all these things run and stuff. I'm really hoping that, and I'm assuming maybe a mid-gen refresh, or afterwards console, maybe it could do like resolution bump-ups to like the 360 games. Because it's weird how like only a few 360 games are bumped up and not like all of them. So that makes me think that there's not enough power out there to actually do that with the 360 titles. Because, you know, like all the original Xbox games, they're all resolution bumped up by default, right? And you're telling me you can't do that for like the 360 games? It's like, maybe there's not enough power there already. Because again, the way they do this is like pretty complicated, because it's like I said, it's like a wrapper. Or maybe the other issue is the way they do the resolution bump up is through the 360 to Xbox One X emulated menu. And maybe that prevents us from, because if the One X can't do a 4K bump up, maybe that prevents us from enjoying it on the Series X. Because the Series S also goes to 1440p, right? Native 8K, I'm a much higher resolution than that. Much higher. Yeah. That was actually pretty sleek from Larry, though. Sometimes this game will bug and music will play regardless if you turn it off. That's kind of funny. How many members do I have right now? I don't know, but we need 100. We need 125 to unlock a new emote. That's what I know right now. Do I have to blow up the AT-ATs? Oh no, the Darth Vader. Okay. Yeah. I didn't really check the number of like current. I just checked how many we need. That was kind of what I was looking at. Why is there a phone ringing all the time? What do you mean a phone ringing? Where is he talking about? Are you talking about like the blasters? All the Gears games 4K 60. No, actually. So, the original Gears just has FPS boost. There's no resolution improvement. Gears 2 is 4K 60. Gears 3 is actually 1440p 60 or 4K 30 because the Series X isn't powerful enough to do a full 4K at 60 FPS for Gears 3. That's a pretty cool shot. I'm gonna screenshot that one. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, they're not all 4K 60. Sadly. Which would be the joy. It's I like playing as the clones. And this map has a nice ambience to it. Bum, 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 bum. I really wish we could have Star Wars music blaring. I hope someday I can get some kind of strategic partnership with Disney that allows me to have Star Wars music blaring and not get like railed by copyright. Dreams. Dreams. Sounds like a phone. What sounds like there's actually like audio issues that make it sound like a phone? What do you mean? 360 Halo 3 still works? Not to my knowledge. Yeah, that was a sleek one from Larry there. A phone ringing. Because like I said, I was having intense PC issues, so if there is audio, you gotta issues, you gotta let me know so I can troubleshoot this stuff. Like I literally spent like 2 hours stressfully fixing this tonight when I was wanting to stream earlier. It's been a rough week. It's been a very rough week. Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow I'm gonna go and go for like a walk somewhere or something. By myself. Clear the mind, clear the soul. Question the big questions out there. Donate your firstborn to Disney? Yeah, that's the only way. Look guys, it's Kit Fisto. For some reason he's got his muscly shirt off. Or was this like a tie-in to like the Cartoon Networks like Kit Fisto where he's all crazy and I think he was like shirtless and stuff, wasn't he? Kit Fisto was like a tank out here. Isn't there one where you can play as Ventress or something like that? I don't know, but maybe that's like the... Maybe that's the other map or something like that. I swear there was like a Ventress character. Man, Kit Fisto just tanks. I forgot he does the bubble attack. I still feel like I'm gonna get hit with copyright for that freaking Cantina music. God damn it, dude. Yeah. The stream is perfect. That's good. I'm not playing Redfall again. I don't have any plans for it. Yeah. It is nice that they made the original DLC for these games all just free. I'm sure there was a technical hurdle, otherwise they would have made us pay for it. They definitely didn't do it out of the kindness of their heart. No, Kit Fisto! I'm stuck. He's falling. I'm stuck. Okay, well that's a nightmare. I've glitched off the map, guys. Look at me. What is this? Bugfall? That's a good one. I should have called it Bugfall instead of Redfall. Oh my god. That was that's a good one. I mean, we had Redfall, but Bugfall would have been really good. How come I didn't think of that? Sorry, I'm literally like stuck in a corner. Is there like a forced respawn? Oh, there we go. Kit Fisto, no! He's doing spinny circles, suspended forever. Terrifying. Bugfall. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, yeah, it's the Clone Wars show? That makes sense. Ventress is on Ren Harbor, and they both appear for Hero Assault. I got it, yeah. Free game Crossout. The car racing one, yeah, I've played that one. I think there's a Series X video for it up on the channel, too. Yeah, I did do that one. Tatted 4. Let's go, squad. This is like such a nice game. I love this one so much. Battlefront 2. You know, it's just like, it is kind of amazing that there's something that like entertained me so much in like my youth. And like, I'm still like able to enjoy it. You know, so many years on. 18 years on? This is 2005? That's crazy. The Clone Wars game that wasn't well received? Which Clone Wars game? There was quite a few Clone Wars video games. do I roll in this one? Have I just not been rolling this whole time? Kinda want to play as Darth Vader before the thing runs out. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, Disney's totally gonna get me on that for copyright, aren't they? They got me, guys. Halo 3 anniversary in my dreams. Knowing Xbox right now, they'd probably mess it up. Is that the Phil Spencer's like goodwill gesture to the community? He's gonna give us Halo 3 anniversary. Is that how 343 is gonna win back our hearts? Is putting out like a masterpiece upgrade to Halo 3? That's how I would do it. If I was like taking over for like head of Xbox, like one of the first announcements I would be doing would be like, we're doing Halo 3 anniversary. And then I'd show like a little trailer clip, I'd be like, look at the improvements, and then I'd be like, that's not all. And then I'd show the Halo Reach anniversary too, I'd be like, I'm bringing the goods, guys. You know, I'd also bring back Shadowrun, Viva Pinata, Conquer. Make Xbox great again. Which is a terrible slogan, but you know. Bring all the nostalgia. Oh, come on! Come on! Kinky. My hairstyle is kinky? I was unaware of that. People just always tell me how much they hate my hair. Constantly. It's like one of the biggest things I hear about. That one, people hate how I sound, stuff like that. I don't get the sound complaints as much recently. Republic Heroes? I don't even know if I've played that one. Ugh. Bugfall. I think Bugfall's genius, man. I really, really do think that one is genius. You know what else is genius? That great feeling you get when you like the stream. What? Yeah, subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming the channel member you've wanted to be, because we literally need like well over 100 channel members. It's the only way to unlock the magic that is a new emote. There's... what else is there? The Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and great time. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link and the Amazon Store affiliate link. Bam, got it. I like to think that I don't talk much or talk enough. It's time to be the Wampas. You know, I don't think there's a time I've ever played as like the Rebels. Wampa Hunt. When I discovered this back in the day when Battlefront 2 was coming out, I was like, oh, what's hunt mode? And I was like, oh my god, you're playing as the Wampas. I was like, this is what it's all about, guys. This is why we flight. No, did you hear that sound? He's like, oh! It's Wampa Rampage. You know what we really need to do? Is one of these days bring out the 360 and do a live stream of Star Wars Connect. That would be fun. Wampa Hunt on Redvar Harbor. I feel like Redvar Harbor is too large for like Wampa Hunt, isn't it? Like it's really big. Knights of the Old Republic? Yeah, that's a good one. This game was I'm playing as a Yeti. It's called the Wampa. There is like, I have a stuffed Wampa from like the original movie from like Empire Strikes Back. I actually have like a large stuffed vintage Wampa. It's awesome. Yeah. It's really, really cool. The funny thing is like they did Battlefront 1, right? And then this game came out a year later, and it was like just such a great upgrade over that first one. Oh my god. It took the concept and like perfected it. Which is why I'm always heartbroken they never gave us the third one we deserved. Heartbroken. Crestfallen. Disconsolate. Wampa! Would that Star Wars Connect be a full body stream? I don't know if I could set that up. I don't even know if I could like get the room space set up to be able to do that. The room's changed since when I used to do Connect back in the day. It's changed a lot. We could do all the like the Star Wars, like we could do like the dances and stuff too, which would be hilarious. Oh my god, Rancor Rampage. Like if you guys have not seen my videos doing Rancor Rampage, that's that is some classic action. Yeah. Yeah, me doing the Rancor Rampage stuff. Those are top tier videos on the channel. Disney Rush, no, it's still available here. Colonial Marines, I don't have that one anymore. Yeah, I don't have Colonial Marines. It's one where if it's like I find it for $5, I'll pick it up to do a video on it. But like, yeah, I think I did a walkthrough of Colonial Marines when it came out. But that was, you know, that was ages ago on the 360 and stuff. I think I even thought it was just like a fine shooter. If anything, it was just like kind of generic and sort of quick and bland. But I think my tolerance was different for games back then too. It is interesting to revisit titles as well. But I think the biggest thing is like I don't really remember anything about the game other than being like, so. If that makes sense, because it was so long ago. Like I forget that I've even played some games because I play so many freaking games in a year. You know, between like doing old videos or doing videos on old games and like new games, it's like I literally sometimes I'll be like, did I play this? And it'd just be like, oh my god, yeah, no, I did a video on it. I'll be like, wow, no, I do not remember this. Ugh. I love how basic the sounds are, where it's just like swiping sounds. I am stylish, what can I say? I think I've got such swagger going on with the cardigan. Is there any roughest places in Canada? Yeah, I mean, we talk about it all the time, Kevin and I. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, complete garbage place. You know, the mess that is Vancouver land and, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, we always talk about, like, the rough places here. Yeah. The best Star Wars game for me? I love the classic Battlefront too. I'll always love that one. Marines is such a game. It really is. Roblox? Halo Roblox is the way, guys. Halo Roblox is the way. And I didn't get the warmest reception when I went to Toronto for Xbox Fan Fest last year. Like, people were really mean to me and saying, like, really hurtful things. Like, I was there on, like, the first day, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go walk to this place, you know, I'm gonna do all the touristy things. You know, there was the weird nude bike thing, and then there was a few people that, like, stopped, like one guy literally stopped his bike and, like, yelled, like, an explicit, like, slur at me, and then gave me the finger, and then drove away, and I was like, what the hell, dude? It was really weird. I was like, why? It happened a few times, and I was like, what is going on here? So yeah, I didn't love visiting Toronto. I liked the Xbox events, and I liked that I got to do some things, but yeah, people were not very nice, and I wasn't 100% last year either. It was a rough time. And to go there and be treated like that, it was kind of depressing a little bit. Star Wars episodes. I like episode 3. Roblox FPS. Roblox Halo. That's the one I like. Roblox Halo is where it's at. It's top-notch gameplay. See, now my question is like, is there gonna be matches in this game at this hour? Because I'm like, I don't know if the community is gonna be off on this one. If not, I don't know what else to do. See, that's the thing is like I had planned this night out a little bit more effectively, and then like. Yeah, Naboo. Okay, here we go. I'm a nice guy. I mean, I try to be, But like it is, I'm also trying to be a little bit more aggressive and intense with people, because like people do not respect you if you're nice to people at all, man. They really don't. They treat you like garbage. So I'm trying to be a little rah kind of thing. Here we go, guys. We're going to Naboo. Okay, let's see the situation. It looks like the match just kind of started. We got a full lobby. Okay. We are, we're good to go on the Battlefront. I should have given it an uppercut. Yeah, just what I want to do, go get arrested in Toronto while I'm there, like, trying to vacation. Was there a reason these people were mad at me? Not that I'm aware of. I was just walking down the street playing Pokemon. Like, I was just playing Pokemon Go. I was like trying to, like, I was occasionally taking pictures of like myself at like various locations. I was just literally like just walking down the street, just in my cardigan, you know. I had my I think it was like my, not my fall cardigan, but like my sort of like it's a colder, chillier day kind of cardigan, like summer cold. And yeah, I was just walking down the street to Toronto, down the main street, just minded my own business, just swiping the stops on Pokemon Go. Yeah, it happened a few times, like of people like driving by, but it was like specifically that one dude, like some older, probably 40s, 50 something, like scruffy kind of bearded dude on like a weird bike, like maybe like a moped or was like a motorcycle. I don't like motorcycle people. I really don't, honestly. I don't think I've met anyone that does motorcycling that's like not just like a complete ass. No offense to you that do the motorbike stuff, because I think there's some of you that do, but man, I have yet to meet someone nice that does that. Or that isn't like a complete ass. Yeah, it just like literally stopped, and I was like, why? I was like, because I was like, my bank person or whatever was like talking about how she wanted to go to Toronto with her family, and I was like, this is what happened to me, you know? And like, I'm a pretty generic dude that people usually ignore, because I've never, like, a lot of people, they consider where I'm from, like the province where I'm from, to be like pretty like backwards, but like I've never had that in my city, and like I've been like all over the place. I've never had people act like that towards me, not once in public. There's been some, like, you know, iffy encounters, but I've never had that here. I'm actually probably one of the more progressive provinces, I gotta be honest. We've got two women premiers, or two women are fighting over the premiership, which is like the leader of our, if you're in the US, the state or whatever, you know, our province. They're both terrible. they're both awful choices. I don't want either of them, but that is what's happening. And then like our mayor is, you know, this is a woman. She's terrible at her job, but you know, we're pretty progressive. She ruined our arena deal, and then she got us another arena deal, which costs us twice as much, and the benefits are even less. And she keeps doing all this like showboating. Like I think she's trying to be like, she's using the mayorship here as like a stepping stone to get into like more like federal politics, which is interesting because like people don't even like her here. So like, yeah, it's not great. No, I want to play as Bosk. Bosk is boss. It looks like it's cheaper to buy everyone. But anyways, that's just some of the politics and stuff here. It's a freaking nightmare. Yeah. He didn't yell that at me. He said a very explicit, like, slur towards me when I was just literally walking down the street. And it happened multiple times. Multiple times. Star Wars Racer, I did a video on that for Series S. I didn't tell him off. I just was like, what the heck? And I just walked away. You know what I mean? I was just like, I just kind of just walked on. I was like, this is really weird. But yeah, my like bank person was like just telling me about the whole interest in Toronto, and I was like, this is what happened to me there, and I wasn't even there that long. And she's like, oh my god, why would people do that? It's none of their business. I was like, right? So I'm like, I'm just trying to live my life and, you know, explore the city. But it was a really just like, I don't know, I was just really surprised because I didn't think places like that, like people act like that in Canada, but yeah, I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. So Toronto's not really somewhere I want to visit again, but you know, if they do a fan fest or I get flown out there, sure, why the hell not? Of course I will. But like, yeah, it was so weird. Like I just minded my business, just trying to do my Pokemon. They had so many stops, like Pokestops there. Oh my god, it was like every corner there was like stop after stop after stop. It was heavenly. The most dangerous. There's not really like super dangerous parts of Canada. I mean, there's obviously like sketchy places, but you know, my city, typically you can go anywhere all hours of the day and it's safe. A little less so recently though, after like, or during COVID and after COVID, the homeless problem and the homeless in mix with drugs and stuff problem has like really kind of blown up in terms of like their presence on like our transit system. So it's a little sketchier to be out late at night here, but like pre-COVID, I could go anywhere at like 4 a.m. in the morning and it would just be safe, literally anywhere. Like maybe if you're in some of the sketchy areas like where Kevin is, but even then it's like it's not that big of a deal. It's not, yeah, it's a relatively safe city. Little less so recently, but you know, it's still pretty good. There are worse places to be in Canada, like Vancouver. So the housing prices here, nightmare. I was literally sitting there today just kind of being like, oh my god, I'm never going to be able to get like a house in this place because it's just like, somehow the costs keep coming up because other people from other places are coming here and they keep bringing all these like immigrants here too. Like they want to add, was it 60,000 or something this year? It's a freaking nightmare. And it's like, I just want a house, you know? And I was sitting there today, I was like, it's a nightmare. The best thing I could probably do is like get a solo place to rent and just like have my money just thrown into GICs, just making me like extra money every year. That's like kind of my best bet. Like even with like a big windfall of money, it's gonna be so hard to actually get a place. But we'll see. My bank advisor says it's very doable, so she hasn't led me wrong yet. So yeah, that should be fun. It's just exhausting, you know. I just want I don't know, I think I asked for like a pretty basic thing, you know, like a simpler lifestyle to what my parents had. You know, just be able to afford a house, find a decent gal, chill out, play video games, have a couple kids, and live easy. You know, I really don't expect much, but they sure make it hard here for you. They certainly do. Oh god. Chewbacca, get out of here. They must have some kind of special event because I'm able to, like, constantly be these freaking droids, eh? Do I still feel like playing on Series X now that I have a 4090? Yeah. I mean, I'm still pretty steadily playing on console. I think I've made that clear a few times, is that, like, I see my PC for work, and my console is for playing on, if that makes sense. Not to say I don't enjoy some PC games, but, you know, yeah. Stranger danger. Yeah, I guess you would say that, you know, like, Toronto should be a pretty liberal place, but yet I did have to deal with some pretty aggressive people there. Somebody threw a drink at you and ran off. It's kind of funny, Thomas, but at the same time, it's like, what the heck, man? That's terrible. I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, that is awful. I can see that happening to me. Someone like throwing a drink or something at me while I'm just like walking by. I just feel like, oh, this week won't end. That was a terrible spot, man. Your dream in life is to play Viva Pinata? Someday we will we will have Kevin, and we will do a Viva Pinata live stream, and it will be glorious. We will take care of those pinatas. Yeah, they'll be good pinatas. Episode 1, Caleb? That's a bit odd. That's a bit odd. I don't know how this would work in Call of Duty though. It's not really designed for it, you know? Like COD plays quite a bit different from Star Wars. I do kind of wonder though, you know, alternate history thing where it's like Activision has the rights to Star Wars and they do their own version of Battlefront. Kind of wonder what that would have been like. Sort of like Call of Duty but with Battlefront, because that's what they did with Bond, right? It was Bond but it was Call of Duty. Would have been interesting. Would have been interesting. Liberals, we don't have Republicans where I'm from. That's not a thing here. Yeah. I'm from Canada land. We don't have the we don't have those American parties. It's very different here. It's an entirely different set of politics. Scotland at night is when the mutants come out. Is it like Minecraft where they all come from the water? like those what are those things called in Minecraft, you know, the glowy things that come from the water and they go roar. It's like they're like zombies, but they're like, you know, kind of swamp zombies. Rare Replay rebooted. I don't think so. I don't think we'll ever get that kind of thing. But like I said, we are supposed to get like Xbox collections. So like, you know, outside of the conventional thinking of like, oh my god, I always miss the freaking characters. You know, outside of the conventional collections of like, say, a Gears or a Fable collection, what else do you guys think would be like a viable collection for Xbox to do? Because I'm trying to think of games where it's like, you know, they're available, but like they don't run the best or something, and I'm like, most of the first party stuff's all upgraded and whatnot, so I don't know what you would get. Oh my god, you know what? I never even thought of it. Maybe the game collections are Bethesda. Do you think we're getting like a Fallout collection or like a Elder Scrolls collection? I never thought about that. I'm gonna put that down on my sticky note. That thought never crossed my mind because, you know, they act like Bethesda's such its own thing. Maybe Bethesda. Oh. Yeah, maybe it's not Gears and Fable. Maybe it's something like... Maybe it's like a Fallout collection or like an Elder Scrolls collection. Or maybe it's like a Dishonored collection. Or like a Doom collection. Well, we already have all the Doom games are already upgraded, so it's not going to be that. Maybe some of the Quake games? Yeah. That's actually really interesting. Maybe it's not even Gears and Fable. Maybe it's like literally Bethesda stuff. It would be funny though if they just load us with nostalgia at the Xbox conference. It's like they tease like new games that are like 3-4 years away, and then they're just like, but for now you guys can enjoy, and they just like freaking like shove nostalgia down your throat with like 5 game collections of your favorite titles, all upgraded. Well, we know the Fallout 4 update's coming, but like maybe it's like a Fallout collection, but it's like Fallout 3 and New Vegas upgraded and stuff with improvements. The kids in the hall. I think Canada's done a lot of cool contributions to you know, movies and stuff like that. Are we? Oh no, we're not boarding. They're boarding.
They're about to leave. Stop the clones from boarding. Darth Maul is here to strike fear into the enemy. The LAATs are taking off. You are to blame for this.
I think those meddlesome clones are going to be attacking our starship. A Soul Calibur collection? Yeah, but that isn't Xbox first party. That's different, right?
As time goes by,
I don't think the Sims. It's going to be first party games, guys. It's not going to be. It's going to be something that's a series of games, and it's going to be first party, not third party. I would assume, unless they've got some exclusivity on like third party stuff.
Concerned that the Republic may have discovered weaknesses in our ship's design.
Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, that literally. I'm glad. I'm glad I brought that up again so that I could put it on my sticky note. Because like I said, we're going to be doing the big Xbox rumors chat, I think, on like May 12th. So that should be fun. Unless Xbox comes out to me and they're like, you know, tired of my crappy attitude or something before then. But we're all steadfast for May 12th, I think. It's looking good so far. Mitchell's at least free. But I think Kevin said he was down, so the only question is coordinating a time with these guys. It's such a nightmare to coordinate things with people. Defend our ship. I hate that we got like the least scenic map though to like. I guess maybe it's not least scenic, but kind of like a boring map to have our match with like Battlefront on. You know what I mean? Kind of like not as exciting as something like say, I don't know, Felucia or Kashyyyk or not Geonosis though. I get tired of Geonosis. Like the Death Star would have been cool. So what do you guys think? We're gonna fend off these meddlesome clones, or do you think the clones got us? Ow. Level 112. Like that does anything or means anything. I want to play as beloved Bosk, guys. I'll take Grievous, I guess, but I want to play as Bosk. Bosk is Bosk. Dead Rising remakes? Again, you know, I'm pretty sure it would be first party stuff, guys. First party makes the most sense for Phil Spencer to be like, you know, as part of their showcase. I don't think it'll be third party stuff. I really don't.
Going to run away again.
Somehow I didn't kill anyone with that. Oh, Obi-Wan bested Grievous? I've never seen that happen before. I would be Count Dooku, but I want to play as Bosk. Bosk is Bosk. It's a Blinks collection. Just what we've always needed, guys. That's what Xbox has been missing. Blinks, the Time Sweeper. Those games are quite something if you've never played them. They are very interesting titles.
Jedi are selfish with their knowledge of the Force. You will find the dark side is far more generous.
They do not like Count Dooku there. Rare play too. I did hear that maybe Killer Instinct is gonna get a bit of a. I didn't hear like a collection or something. Like you could already play all the Killer Instinct games on Xbox. Did hear that we might be getting a new Killer Instinct at some point. Really, none of these are available? At least give me the. Oh, I didn't even get the Droideka. No, I missed out on Grievous, and by the time I go back, I'm not gonna get Grievous. Bosk. Miss Bosk. Well, you know, I do my best with streaming. I do what I can, you know. I was really looking forward to, like, finishing early tonight, too, so that I could, like, relax for a bit, but sucks to suck for me. It's one of those you can't win kind of things. You ever feel like that? There's some weeks and stuff where it's just like I cannot win. Which is funny because I get all these cool things. You know, we got like the Hogwarts Legacy limited edition stuff. Steel Series is sending me like a headset, I guess, to review. They looked at the Turtle Beach review I did and they liked it or something, and they want me to check out the Steel Series Nova Pro Wireless or something like that. Nova Arctis Wireless. So, guess we'll have a review of a Steel Series headset down the road. That's nice. I get lots of cool opportunities. It's just like, I do wish some other things went my way more. And it's just funny because I'm sure a lot of people would be like, oh my god, cool headsets. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, I want some other things, non-work related to go my way too. And some work related things too. Hoodoo You Voodoo series. Yes, I'm sure they're going to do a whole collection of Hoodoo You Voodoo. The Dead Island definitive collection. This time it just got tropical. You played Blinks back in the day. Fatalities? When did they promise fatalities in Killer Instinct? When was that promised? I think the interesting thing though with Killer Instinct is like, you know, they like completely redid that game. So that game came out as like a launch title for the original Xbox, you know, the original Xbox One, and then like the partway through development or something like that, well, not partway through development, but like a year after it came out, they had like, was it Double Helix or was it, oh, who was the ones that like completely redid it? I think they're the ones that made Rumbleverse. They completely like redid Killer Instinct like a year after it came out, and then they started, you know, pumping out seasons and stuff like that. It was kind of crazy because like the game like completely like it was the same game, but like it really changed like a lot. They added a lot to it. So I was a little surprised that they didn't keep that one going for some reason, because like you could have just kept adding seasons, but for whatever reason they decided not to. Disappointing. Twisted, they are allegedly making a new Twisted Metal game to tie in with like the show or stuff like that. Yeah, allegedly a new Twisted Metal is coming. Might get announced soon, who knows? Well, I try my best to protect that ship. I blame everyone else on the team. Yeah, let's see what the next match is. Iron Galaxy. Thank you, that's what it was. So was Double Helix the ones that first made it, and then Iron Galaxy took over, right? Ooh, we get to go to Hoth. Hoth is very lovely. Hoth is a very lovely place in a galaxy far, far away. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the Star Wars content today. I did top 10 Star Wars Series X games, and then I did a Series S Episode 3 video as well. So there was some Star Wars content up on the channel. For real? Yeah, no, for real, man. Yeah, there is allegedly, you know, you can go search it up too. New Twisted Metal to tie in with, again, I think, is it a show or is it a movie? Whatever it is, yeah. I think, well, Will Arnett is playing... What the hell's the clown called? Can't remember what the name is. Whatever that is. The name escapes me.
We'll defeat the Imperials by taking and holding all.
Man, this map is so beautiful. It is hilarious playing, you know, 2005 Hoth, and then going and playing 2017 Hoth. Oh, the visual changes over time are just stunning. Imagine where we'll be in 10 years for games. They'll look amazing, but they'll run at like 5 FPS. Think of all the bugs we could have in 10 years from now. Double the bugs, triple the fall. Iron Galaxy. Well, you know, just because the studio does a really good job with one port doesn't mean they, you know, nail other ports. They could be working on, like, multiple things, right? And studios change over time, too, right? Like, a Killer Instinct studio, like a studio from 2014 working on Killer Instinct for, like, a little bit is going to be entirely different from a studio 10 years later, right? Like, the people and everything like that, the culture is going to change a lot over time.
Never thought I'd take you down myself.
It's Lando Calrissian. I don't usually play as Lando, so this is really weird for me. But he was all that was available, and I was like, Han, or should I go for Lando? And I was like, ah, we'll give Lando a whirl.
Careful where you shoot. After the war, I'll need my own security.
I like actually kicking a lot of ass as Lando out here, eh? Whoa, you zoom in and you have like a freaking radar that like a heat radar or what? No wonder Lando couldn't lose. Jeez. Lando's a little overpowered. On to the battlefront. They said no mercy and stuff in interviews. That's interesting. I literally don't remember ever hearing about that. Not to say it didn't happen, I just literally don't remember.
Better pay attention.
It wasn't like Killer Instinct like rated T for teen? Or did they get a mature rating? Because I feel like fatalities would be hard to do with like you know, a teen rated game. I've fallen and Lando can't get up, guys. Hello there. Twisted Metal? I did not see that trailer. I didn't even know that the teaser was already out.
All forces, prepare to attack.
Leia was like so overpowered in like the original Battlefront 1 2. Chrono Odyssey. Yeah, I did. That game looks really good. I was sitting there, I was like trying to decipher it. I'm like, it's definitely an MMORPG, and then I had to like go look it up, and I was like, ah, okay, I know what this is. So we'll have to see how that game is. I would imagine it's gonna be popular. When I covered like Black Desert Online, when it was like first being shown and stuff on like the 1X, oh my god, I made so much money. I got so many views off of Black Desert on the 1X there. Oh man, that was good. So MMORPGs definitely something to jump in on, and it seems like there's at least a couple of them maybe coming down the pipeline for console, which is exciting. But I shared that in the Discord, the Chrono Odyssey, is it? Yeah, that one. I shared that in the Discord. I was like, oh, this is super cool. And then apparently Crimson Desert is going to be at least testing and stuff later this year, so I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah. New Modern Warfare 2 map coming out? No way. That's impossible. How did they all of a sudden start creating maps for Modern Warfare 2 too? Did they realize that not releasing content was hurting their game? But yeah, Leia was like so overpowered in like you know, EA's Battlefront 1 or whatever. Battlefront 1 2. Because I used to play what was it? The Jedi mode or whatever, you know, where you do like heroes versus villains. I used to do heroes versus villains with a bunch of my friends. And I would play as, I think it was Leia or Han. Usually Leia though, because Leia you could like heal your teammates, and you could just obliterate people, and they wouldn't be able to do anything against you. And like we dominated. Like a couple of my pals would be like, I think we would have one guy as another shooter, and we had one guy as like a Jedi, and we like actually took it like pretty seriously. We had like a pretty competitive squad going on. Because I would like sit back as like Leia and just like, you know, heal them and battle. Same with like if we were doing the Sith, I would play as, I think it was like Palpatine. We'd do the healing and stuff. It was really intense. Really, really intense actually. God damn it. The Sith Lord. Yeah, KI is teen rated, so I don't know how they would do fatalities in a teen rated Killer Instinct. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Oh god. There's there's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. There's the Xbox Store affiliate link and the Amazon Store affiliate link. I think I got everything. If I can't be a cool character, I'll be the Ewoks.
Elite ally on the ground.
The Death Troopers are the best to be, though. The Death Troopers kick ass in this game, man. Oh. I just want to keep playing as an Ewok. I'll go back to my regular rebel Jedi. Rebel Alliance. How dare you forget to like? It's the lifeblood of YouTube. Or so they tell me. Or so they tell me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm so certain that likes do anything, but we'll see. I guess it's all engagement. I think that's mostly what YouTube is into, is like, they want engagement on content. That's what like pops things up. Yeah, of course, you know, like, Sony's big on turning all of their games and stuff. Like, that's a valuable IP that they have into, like, movies and shows. And there's money to be made there, right? And awareness to grow for your brands. It's a big ecosystem. I actually think Xbox misses out on not having good shows and content for their games to, like, prop it up a bit. Killer Instincts 1 and 2 have them, yeah, but those games are from, like, a long time ago, right? Very, very different games. Very, very, very. Do they have ultimate kill combos? I don't remember that in the older Killer Instincts, but it has been a while since I played them. Do they? Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, like, really old games, they get, like, rated a lot differently in the modern era, just because it's, like, very silly looking compared to now. Especially on, like, re-releases. Got all these battle points, but there's no Jedi available to use.
Secure all positions.
This map really is beautiful, isn't it?
Chewbacca has joined our side.
Yeah, really tight gameplay like this, you wonder how they got to 2042. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots going on, it's really strategic, well, it's like, set up maps. Weird. Makes it pop up. Well, that's good. It's all about getting channel awareness. Because I'd like to... I don't know. I just want to hit my milestone. I want my 100k so I get my plaque. I get my verification check mark. And yeah. I don't know. I'd like it if the streams continue to grow. That would be nice. Seems like for a while it was quite down, so... I don't know. It's hard to get more people interested in watching stuff and, you know, be enticing to other people. Because it's not like I can, like, greatly increase what I do quality or, like, quantity-wise, so it's mostly just about hopefully hitting the right audience and, you know, getting more options. Combo breaker! Is Battlefront 2015 still active? You can find like a match occasionally, but it's pretty dead. At least last time I went to go do the FPS video on it, it was really dead. Believe it or not, Leia was a lot more deadly in the first Battlefront that DICE did. Ah, they got me. I don't know. I really don't know how you do Twisted Metal in the modern era. That was my thing. Is like I'm not like against like a new Twisted Metal game. I think it would be quite cool, but like I don't know how you modernize that concept. You get what I mean? Because back in the day, those types of games, like the vehicle kind of smashing games, you know, they were kind of, they fit the era. But now we expect a lot more complexity from games. You know, because like a lot of the similar titles you see, like Carmageddon and what was that terrible one on the PS5? Whatever that was. Oh, that was terrible. Is that game still active? Did they kill that game off yet? Anyways, it's like I've seen a lot of companies really struggle to do, you know, vehicular combat games in the modern era. Like I can't even really name a successful one that I can think of. Like I don't. You probably wouldn't consider Rocket League as part of that, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's really difficult to revitalize that sort of title. So I'm curious to see what they do with it. Maybe it'll be really cool, but I'm also just like, yeah. Again, what do you do with that concept of the game? Yeah. Pew pew, well they are laser beams. Pew, pew, pew. I don't know, I really didn't think the 2015 Battlefront was all that special, to be honest. Like, you know, it was okay, but it wasn't like the Battlefronts I knew or anything like that. It was like really stripped down, there wasn't any story stuff, and like it was alright, but it was also like really lopsided. I don't know. I think this one was like a massive improvement over that. But I can't wait to see whatever studio takes a crack at Battlefront again, because I'm sure we're gonna have, you know, I'm sure there'll be another studio that tries it at some point. Question is, will we ever break the curse and get to Battlefront 3? That is the question. Especially with these games being more live servicey now, I could definitely see them doing like one definitive Battlefront and just like adding to it over time, but I don't know. Who knows? Games are always evolving. You always gotta keep on your toes to keep up with the changing industry and ecosystem.
Capture and hold the mark.
Ugh, I'm actually pretty glad that I got my PC going. I'm just hoping that like I didn't miss a setting or something that would like damage it or whatever, but probably not. I can't believe I was such an idiot too, not realizing that there was like a freaking, you know, the CMOS button was on the back, because it looked like all over my motherboard. I'm like, where is this goddamn button? I'm like, you know, this is like an enthusiast, expensive ass freaking motherboard, and I'm like, I don't have like a button to click, because I'm like, do I have to take the battery out? I was like, what the heck? And then, yeah, the diagram. I'm like, oh, of course, it's on the back area. Because you never think of it. You think of that kind of thing being, like, on the motherboard, not in, like, the back, like, plugins area of the motherboard. God, literally, I could have saved, like, 2 hours of my life. It takes, like, 2 seconds to freaking adjust that. I feel like such an idiot sometimes. Then you're really down on yourself, too. You're like, see, this is why things are like they are in life. You know, you can't figure out this PC problem. Tisk tisk. But then it's like, most regular people would have no goddamn idea what to do in that situation at all. Not in the slightest. Little fro. That was funny. Boss, guys! Boss is boss! I think we're... Oh, wow, we're losing now. I thought we had, like, a good... I thought we were, like, winning really well. Okay, well, that's surprising. You know what you also never see in this game anymore is, like, the interior of this map. That area was always really cool. You liked it on PS3? The PS3 was, like, a long time ago. You're talking Twisted Metal on PS3, right? That was a long, long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. There's Vader. I don't know if I really want to go toe-to-toe with Vader as, like, a rebel. Imagine seeing Vader coming at you as, like, just a dude with a gun. Like a death sentence. Look, he's force choking me. He force choked me to death, guys. I was literal cannon fodder for Lord Vader. This is why we're not winning. Our heroes aren't doing enough on the battlefront.
We're taking control of Command Post Crest.
Not enough on the battlefront.
Grenade out!
Chewbacca has joined our side.
Who's joined our side? It's only because Master Yoda was defeated. Ow. I almost had them all there. It's got a good chunk of them. Another Ghostbusters. Yeah, we're actually gonna look at doing another Ghostbusters stream. I think next month or something. I gotta do it or something like that. There's like something that I think's going on in regards to like maybe some kind of giveaway type thing or something like that. So that is involving Ghostbusters, but I haven't really fully coordinated what's going on there. So that's still a work in progress. But yeah, the goal is to do like a Ghostbusters stream. Yeah, that is actually seemingly happening at some point. I got additional codes too, so I'm gonna try to see if I can. I gave one to Mitchell so he could check it out. I'm gonna maybe see if I can drag him in or someone else or something. I don't know. I think Kevin has it, right? Like I gave a code to Kevin, so he's got it already. Yeah. So that's Ghostbusters is something we're actually, or at least is on my mind right now. Something we need to do. Oh, we took it back, guys. It's 89-86 now. It's going. It could go either way, this battle. This is a neck and neck battle for supremacy out here.
General Solo is here.
General Solo. We do need to capture these spots though if we're gonna win. You love the Ghostbusters game? Yeah, it's fun. It is enjoyable. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, I think it's called. Yeah. It is enjoyable, so we're looking at doing another stream on that one. But yeah, like I said, I'll have more details on that I think a little later on. But I don't think that one will be till like, I think maybe June or something. Still coordinating things on it, needless to say. Yeah, this match is like neck and neck.
Bosk is hunting for the Empire.
Bosk is hunting? But I want to play as Bosk. Bosk is boss. We're losing the ridge, guys. It's like 97-93. This is gonna be such a close match. It's like all the spots are like blinking too. It could go either way. Dice and Visceral? I don't think Visceral will even exist anymore, do they? I think they have like a new name. I think they were like rebranded. Victory! We did it, guys. The Foals is with us. I'm gonna get my phone charging, actually. XI ascended IX. I haven't seen that in a long time. Alright, let's see what we get. Ooh, skill point available. One of those in a long time. Call of Duty Ghost? That's an interesting choice there, Caesar. Intriguing. What's I missing on this game? Just the ship achievements? I should probably try to go get those ship achievements before it's impossible. Probably is already impossible. Probably is. Alright guys, we're going to Scarif. Scarif. But will we have enough players to start a match? That is the question. Weak. The stuffed guinea pig is awesome. This texturing is incredible, like honestly. Like, I'm sure that shows up on the webcam, but like that texturing is amazing, dude. It's a fluffy thing. I think I don't have like an animal or something that could damage my plushy guinea pig car. Alright, let's do this. On the battlefront. Is my phone actually charging? There we go, that's nice. Yes, hello. Scarif. I think this map was pretty much just pulled right from Battlefront 1, though. Like, actually, like, the best parts of the first, you know, DICE Battlefront 1, 2, was, like, the DLC, the Cloud City maps. Stunning. They never brought those ones really to this one. Like, you know, Bespin and stuff, those maps were beautiful. And then there was Jabba's Palace. Oh, incredible maps. Scarif was really, really good, but yeah, they basically just kind of ported Scarif over very lazily into this one. Yeah, the DLC, you could do the trench run to blow up like the Death Star. The DLC was just absolutely top notch for you know, their Battlefront 1. Not Vader. Got him. Got one of them, at least. Actually, maybe we should have played as Lando. Lando actually does kick a lot of ass, although Leia does have quite a lot of ass. Anyways, let's go, guys. Yeah, they definitely gave him tight outfits, that's for sure. Mr. Burrito. No ball! Ow, threw me away like a ragdoll. That's crazy. Now that was a waste of my ultra ability. It was a complete waste.
This is our most desperate hour.
Is it our most desperate hour? Yeah, we're down by 17 already. Yeah, this is definitely desperate.
I wouldn't get my hopes
Is there like a wounded Wookiee crying? Jet life? More like dead life. I killed Vader, guys. Leia had her revenge for Alderaan.
this mission would be easy.
Scan for incoming.
Lord Vader. It's Vader. He has to be stopped.
Leia, no. Don't worry, guys. Leia's back.
From now on, you do as I tell you.
Back on the battlefront. It is kind of lovely, isn't it? Good old Star Wars action. This was a fun little combo night. I like that kind of popping between a few different games. Keeps it, you know, from getting it stale. It mixes things up a little bit nicely. Oh wow, they wailed on me as soon as I got out of there. But don't worry, I can beat Leia again.
All forces, prepare to attack.
All forces are already attacking Leia. Out here on the battlefront. Ba, 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 ba. So what do you guys think? 50-50 on if I get railed for the Katina song playing? Or how many seconds of song that was? Oh well. It is what it is. Leia, no. Star Wars combo breaker. Combo breaker. And be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. There's channel member gifting. The Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. The Xbox Store affiliate link, and the Amazon Store affiliate link as well. No, that was a complete waste. Where you at, Palpatine? Is the Sith Lord running away? Nah, he got me pretty good. He got me pretty good. Master That's funny. Onwards!
You do as I tell you.
God, I don't even know what videos I'm releasing tomorrow. Scheduling's all messed up today. That's life. You just gotta keep going with the flow. Yeah, I'm always amazed at how spry the Sith Lord Palpatine is. Like, very hard to shoot at because he moves around so much.
Taking too long.
Oh, that guy's a one shot. I think I got him. Random for heroes? I mean, it makes more sense that it's point based. I kind of hated that in like Battlefront 1, 2, where you had like look on the map for hero tokens. I was like, that's lame. Makes more sense that it's reward based.
Princess Leia has come to our aid.
Grenade out. Point Doran is in our hands.
Han Solo? I guess so.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, do you know what you're doing? Yeah, this actually seems like a pretty beautiful planet to be on. Shame the Empire made it some kind of weird base place. Do you think the Stormtroopers have like really incredible like lunch breaks, or they get to just enjoy like these sandy, majestic places?
Just like old times, huh?
Oh, I almost got you, boss. I almost had boss there, guys. Let's go see if we can like finish off boss in here. Got him. Yeah, no, this game still looks really good. That's that 1X, guys. You know, a lot of people are like, what's the point of mid-gen refreshes? And it's like this kind of stuff here, right? I mean, just imagine how good it would have looked if they actually did like a proper, you know, current gen upgrade for it. Would have been awesome. But yeah, no, this is why that's why mid-gen refreshes are pretty cool, pretty cool. I think this would be a good candidate for like a future FPS boost on a more powerful Xbox down the road, you know, doing the full 4K at 120. Yeah. Probably wasn't achievable with the Series X, but yeah. All I can be is the Ewok hunter now. And a generic rebel. Rebel scum. Lando's actually like a pretty good character though. Didn't really use a lot of Lando in the past in this, but tonight he's been kicking ass and I used him. We're coming back, guys. We are coming back. Just gotta keep holding these positions. Let's go get the tea.
Enemy leader taking point.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I almost killed Vader there.
Darth Vader is here.
I think we got this, though. I think we got this. And I perished. You guys got the 4 freaking level 4 cards for the lightning bolts? No wonder that dude does crazy stuff as Palpatine.
The princess has joined us.
Sometimes you really do feel like you're just cannon fodder for like these other characters, though. Absolute cannon fodder. Man, I can't wait for the day I get that like dual monitor so I don't have to like look over all the time. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be so many people like looking back on older streams. Well, I mean, not so many people, but there'll be some people looking back on older streams being like, why do you keep looking over? And be like, that's where the monitor was. It was over there. It's the only way I could see the chat.
Nade out.
Han Solo has decided to join us.
We're capturing Command Post Dorn.
I've been electrified. Still none of the heroes in play? Yeah, I'm assuming since it's like Star Wars Day, they've got it so it's like super cheap to get like all the heroes and stuff. Pretty evident, I would imagine. I think they do it like every first like Wednesday or something like that. Usually the month is also a day like that where it's like all the heroes, or maybe it's Tuesday, all the heroes are like super affordable or something. And then it's just like an endless array of Death Troopers and Droidicals and Super Troopers. Oh, that guy was a one-shot. If I shouldn't have reloaded then. That was such a dumb move. Whoa, that was not a good spawn. Jeez.
General Solo is here.
We need you on the battlefront.
I am on the battlefront, but on the edge. I think we got the win here. We're up 92%. We're doing well. This is good.
Defend the objective.
Lando Calrissian is here. With his luck, we can't lose.
With his luck, we can't lose. I mean, we're already 93%. I feel like Lando's just coming in and taking the victory lap with us.
Nade out.
Unless the other team all of a sudden really turns it around on us. Which could happen. Ah, damn it.
The Imperials better hold on to their arms.
Really? I'm shocked I didn't get that guy. Oh, missed out on Han Solo. Isn't that close? We almost had him. Almost had him.
Capture and hold the marked positions.
Nade out.
We're securing Command Post Dorn.
Nade set.
Well, I'll take that video, or type video. I'll take that victory and call it a day, guys. It was Pretty fun doing some Star Wars, even though we started late, so we didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. Oh, look, there's little TIE fighters in the sand. Never noticed that. That's so cute. And, yeah. We'll have some more. We'll be back for more, I would imagine. I don't know what we'll be doing, but there'll be more stuff coming.